starring one of the world's best-known and best-loved comedians. He makes me laugh every time. Rowan Atkinson is the man behind the bumbling Mr. Bean, the brilliant Blackadder series. It is the man himself right here in studio with us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go wild for Mr. Rowan Atkinson.
Thank you, Sherry, for your introduction.
It's wonderful to have you here.
It's good to see a clip on the TV. That's very, very good.
It is very, very good, isn't it?
Well, it has its moments, yeah. No, it's very good.
Johnny English, Reborn, the world premiere is happening right here in Australia.
Yes.
Why were we the lucky ones?
You were the lucky ones because I think that was the way it just worked out. I wish I could say that I wanted Australia to be the very first country in the entire world to see Johnny English, but actually it wasn't quite that way. I'm sorry about that. It was simply because I think, you know, you've got school holidays coming up and that seemed to be the best time to give you the film. So that's why it's here.
Well, thank you very, very much for that.
It's my pleasure for bringing it all this way.
That's right, by hand, of course, delivered.
Yeah, hand-delivered.
We first met Johnny English back in 2003.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the character.
Well, the character, I mean, he's a spy. He works for British intelligence, so-called, and he's in the world of espionage. It's the world of James Bond, really. That's the world that he inhabits. But as a spy, even though he's quite good, he's not as good as he thinks he is. And he's all rather smug and arrogant about how good he is at things. And his basic problem is that he's not as good as he thinks he is. So the joke of Johnny English is that he thinks he's that good, when in fact he's only this good. And that is what it's about, is the fact. And yet, he's a good man. He does try hard. He's brave. He's surprisingly courageous. He's actually quite good. He's quite good with a gun. He's quite good driving a car. He can fly helicopters and all sorts of things that you see him do in the movies, but he doesn't fly helicopters very well. That's the problem.
Which is always a problem, flying a helicopter.
Exactly. If you're going to fly a helicopter, it's a good idea to be good at it, which he isn't.
Thanks for the tip.
As you probably gathered, something happened in Mozambique, which he's trying to conceal. But the facial expressions, the facial action coding system, found out about it. Yep.
Is that something you practice in the mirror, or that just happens for you naturally?
No, I can do that reasonably easily.
I bet you can.
I used to practice, but now I don't bother. No, I just do it.
The facial action coding system wasn't one of the only gadgets in the film. As a spy espionage film, it's packed full of them.
Yes, it is.
Gadgets, exciting things, stunts.
Yes.
Did you do all your own stunts?
I did many of them. I'm not very good at heights. There's a sequence in Hong Kong where I'm chasing a villain across the rooftops of Hong Kong, and there were one or two moments there when I had to be suspended over a 30-story drop down to the street, and I found that impossible. I found that very difficult. So for some of those moments, I'm afraid I got a stunt double called James, who was there instead of me. But you can't tell in the film. But now I've told you, of course.
We'll be looking
when you
out
watch the movie, you'll be thinking, he didn't do that. And it's true that I didn't.
And this is when you went, James?
Yes, James. Come forward, please.
Now, something people may not know about you, you're a mad car fanatic.
Yes.
You do have a vehicle in this movie of sorts, the wheelchair.
Yes.
Souped-up wheelchair, so to speak.
Yep. Yes, well, we were wanting a car chase in the movie, and we were trying to think of how to make the car chase funny, so we thought we'd make one of the cars a wheelchair, and the other cars are cars. But this is a very, very special wheelchair. This is a wheelchair that travels at extremely high speed, as you can tell. And that's the joke. It's a gadget-laden, extremely high-speed wheelchair.
So you didn't get James to do these stunts, right?
I don't think so. In some of the shots it's James, but actually most of it was me, and this was me in the Mall outside Buckingham Palace in London, travelling at up to 40 miles an hour in a wheelchair, which I can promise you is frightening.
I imagine
genuinely
the Queen was
scary.
Genuinely
scary. Yeah, luckily the Queen wasn't in when we were shooting, but if she had been, I'm sure she'd have been excited about it.
I think there'll be a lot of people trying to order up this wheelchair once they see the film.
Yeah, no, it's a fun idea. It was a wheelchair with the go-kart engine, and it was extraordinary.
It was brilliant, and it was real.
It's a real thing, yeah, and I was really driving it. Yeah.
The stunt scenes, the action scenes, and of course the driving scenes. We look forward to seeing them all in Johnny English Reborn. Thank you so much
for
taking the time.
Thank you very much.
To be with us. Rowan Atkinson. Now, Johnny English Reborn is a great film. It is now on right around the country, so do not miss it. It is a classic, it is a laugh, you'll have a ball. There is nothing top secret about that. Please stay tuned. We will be announcing the winner of our very intriguing and exciting Johnny English Reborn competition later on in the show. Now, Rowan, as a parting gift for you, we have put together the Rolls-Royce of funny videos.
Excellent.
We're talking clips that will really drive home the laughs.
Marvellous.
Car alarms too expensive? Then Stop 'em Stump is for you. Stop 'em Stump will stop them in their tracks. Warning, may cause minor damage. Always get ready to stop at zebra crossings. The same goes for giraffe crossings.
Dad, I can't find reverse. Can you come and show me?
Okay, honey.
Gotcha. This is for running over Barbie with the mower.
Check out my car. It's fully sick, mate. Well, it's certainly not very well anyway.
I wish they'd given me more driving lessons before making me drive this car on stage. Okay, so far so good. Except I can never remember which pedal is the brake and which pedal is the accelerator.